Hey friends, so today's going to be a little bit of a different video. I don't have anything prepared that's really scripted. I do have a bigger video coming up, but for today I just wanted to talk about the last couple weeks. We have lost some very big 80s icons and 90s icons. So I thought I would just take a little quick moment, kind of reflect on those that we've lost these last couple weeks, and just appreciate what they brought to us back in the 1980s and 90s. And with that, let's talk a little bit about them.
I have to visualize what people do in their bedrooms. So that's not bad as a profession. But what is wonderful is if I can help a woman achieve orgasm. I don't do anything, God forbid.
If I can help a woman achieve orgasm.
Don't you feel good? So I feel good when I can help a couple for him to help her to have an orgasm. Or when a man is a premature ejaculator, when he ejaculates too fast, you're always getting embarrassed.
I don't get embarrassed.
Dr. Ruth Westheimer, better known as Dr. Ruth, was a German-American therapist, talk show host, author, professor, and Holocaust survivor, and a cultural icon. She was born on June 4th, 1928 in Germany. She became famous in the 1980s for her frank and open discussion about intimacy on her radio show, Sexually Speaking, which was later syndicated and adapted for television. Her short stature, thick German accent, and non-threatening demeanor made her a unique and approachable figure in the media landscape.
Men are not born lovers, they're taught to be lovers, and most men are taught to be lovers by women.
Right. Do you mind if the partner that you have, or your wife, or whoever it is, takes your hand and shows you how she needs to do it? You love it?
I love it.
I hope that everybody out there in this whole world now...
Everything I ever learned about making love to a woman was from women.
That's great. Thank you very much. I agree with you.
Like I said, Dr. Ruth was a Holocaust survivor who escaped Nazi Germany as a child of the Kindertransport into Switzerland. She never saw her parents again after that. She then earned degrees in psychology and education from the University of Paris, the New School, and Columbia University. She then started her career at Planned Parenthood, where she discovered her passion. This led to her groundbreaking radio and TV shows, numerous books on intimacy, and a long career as a public speaker and educator.
For you.
Engagement to me is like the very first part of the roller coaster. If you're not at the top. It's that first thing. You're just tick, 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 and you're looking around. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what happens after you get engaged. I guess then you have that. That I haven't done that.
When are you going to do that?
No, that part is too scary. Just so far, tick, tick, tick.
So
tick,
you
tick,
told
tick.
that girl goodbye? I don't want to get married.
You know what I said? The wedding was coming up. It was about 3 months to go to the wedding, and I said, no. I would say no.
Dr. Ruth revolutionized the way people talk about intimacy, making it a less taboo subject and providing valuable information and advice to millions. She is remembered for her wit, warmth, and unwavering commitment to helping people have healthier and happier lives. Dr. Ruth sadly passed away on July 12, 2024 at the age of 96, leaving behind a legacy as a pioneer to intimacy therapy and a media personality who transformed the conversation around intimacy.
You know, it's all my heroes were always flamboyant. Superman didn't wear loose-fitting pants and glasses and a suit and tie. I mean, he flew through the air and did all that stuff. And
so it's a kind of an imagination of saying, if only I could do it, even if these people keep their feet on the ground.
Yes, I think it's very healthy. I mean, if rock and roll is an outlet for a certain part of the masses, it's certainly as healthy as football or anything else is for another segment of the masses.
Yeah, in terms of watching and enjoying it and then going home and doing everyday life.
In fact, I believe if it wasn't for rock and roll, that there'd be a lot of people who would have this sort of pent-up stuff inside of them that they have to get out.
Although most remember Shelley Duvall for this movie, me, as an 80s young man, will remember her for this movie.
Hey, wait a minute there. You trying to pull a fast one? He can't walk yet.
Oh, I'll carry him.
Oh, in that case, it's all right there. As long as you don't take him for a drag or something.
Hey, I want to carry him for a walk.
Oh, leave him be there. It's Uncle Wimp's calling him with a sweet pea.
Oh, yeah, Wimpy can take him, but I can't.
Who says you can't?
You said I can't.
Oh, That was before.
Before what?
Well, before I knew you was worried about me.
Oh. You mean now I can carry him just because I was worried about you?
Yes,
Fui.
But Shelley Duvall was an American actress, producer, writer, and singer known for her distinctive appearance, quirky demeanor, and memorable performance in both comedies and drama roles. Shelley was born on July 7, 1949 in Fort Worth, Texas, and passed away on July 11, 2024 in Blanco, Texas, from complications from diabetes. In her early career in the 1970s, she started with roles by film director Robert Altman. This included Brewster McCloud, McCabe and Mrs. Miller, Thieves Like Us, and Nashville. She won the Best Actress Award at the Cannes Film Festival for her role in Altman's Three Women. Then, of course, came The Shining. This is one of her most iconic roles as Wendy Torrance in Stanley Kubrick's 1980 horror film The Shining. Her portrayal of a terrified and tormented wife earned her a nomination for a Razzie Award, but her performance has since been re-evaluated and is now considered a powerful portrayal of psychological distress. And of course, my favorite, Popeye.
He's got money and respect. That's true. He's better than the rest. That's true.
She starred as Olive Oyl opposite Robin Williams in Robert Altman's 1980 musical comedy Popeye. The film was a box office disappointment, but Duvall's performance was praised for its charm and faithfulness to the cartoon character. She was also really big in children's television. In the 1980s, Duvall produced and hosted several acclaimed children's television shows, including Fairy Tale Theater, Tall Tales and Legends, and Shelley Duvall's Bedtime Stories. Duvall largely retreated from public eye in the 1990s and 2000s, making only sporadic appearances in films and television. She struggled with mental health issues in her later years, but remained a beloved figure in the film industry. She is remembered for her unique talent and for creating memorable characters that resonated with audiences. Her work in both independent and mainstream cinema left a lasting impact, and she is considered a cult icon by many, and she will be greatly missed.
Hello. I'm Shelley Duvall. Welcome to Fairy Tale Theater. My name is Suzanne Ferris, and I'll be your tour guide, so please feel free to ask questions at any time.
I've been going down this long lonesome road, boy. I've been doing it for a while.
Huh? Hi, Bernard.
Hi.
Hi.
You two should get along very well. Don't you have something in common?
What?
I don't know. Aren't you both from Texas or something?
I don't think it bothers us at all. I mean, fine. You know, it's a different thing. The girls are sort of like more wrapped up into it, and that's great. If that's what they want to do, just like don't hurt yourselves trying to, you know, get to the guys. Because that's pretty
us,
stupid.
Actually, when they
hurt
try
us.
to get to the guys, try to pull us over. And,
yeah.
We're like, oh, no.
Hey, marker.
Okay, guys, here we go.
Next, let's talk about Shannen Doherty. Her biggest role was by far Beverly Hills 90210, but I remember in a show called Our House with Wilford Brimley. It was such a charming, comforting show.
We had a lot of good arguments at this table. We never solved very much of anything, but one thing about it, anybody could say whatever they had on their mind.
Do you mean that, Grandfather?
Sure I do. I wouldn't have said it if I didn't.
Well, since this is our first night here, I wasn't going to say anything about this till tomorrow. But at home, I have my own room.
Yeah?
What?
Home you had your own room. What's the rest of the story?
No, there's no story. At home, I had a room of my own, and now I have to share with her.
Well, there's 2 beds in that room.
Well, David has a room all to himself. I'm a boy. Big deal. You're a boy, so you get your own room, and I'm almost 16, have to room with a child? Kleenex chest. No, look,
wait a minute. Okay. If you're all done.
Shannen Doherty was an American actress who left a lasting mark on both television and film. She was born on April 12, 1971 in Memphis, Tennessee, and passed away on July 13th in Malibu, California after a long battle with breast cancer. Her early roles would see her on shows such as Little House on the Prairie and the aforementioned Our House. However, it was her role as Brenda on Beverly Hills 90210 that would make her a breakout star. She rose to fame as Brenda Walsh on the iconic teen drama, where she became known for her fiery personality and tumultuous relationship with Dylan McKay. After leaving 90210, Shannen starred as Prue Halliwell, one of the witch sisters in the supernatural series Charmed. She also directed several episodes of the show. Throughout her career, Doherty appeared in various other television shows and films including Heathers, Girls Just Wanna Have Fun, and the 2008 reboot of 90210. And of course, how could we forget her in Mallrats?
Cheese House, purchased tickets for the opera tonight, and brought me shopping in stores I want to shop in.
I took you shopping all the time!
You took me while you went shopping, you jerk! Do you think I care what rat hole store in that pit you call the Dermod's the latest Godzilla bootlegs? Do you call eating pizza in the same dive pizzeria every night eating out? And do I give a two major comic labels or crossing over characters selling 2 editions of the book and varying chromium covers? I'm a girl, damn it! I want to do girly things like fix at someone's hair and get phone calls expressing romantic sentiments!
I call you all the time!
Renee, my mom's asleep. Come over. You call that romantic? When was the last time you pulled out my chair or told me I was beautiful?
And this guy does all this in the span of a day!
This guy already introduced me to his mother.
Really?
Doherty was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2015 and openly shared her experiences, raising awareness about the disease and advocating for research and support. Despite her health challenges, Doherty continued to work and inspire others with her courage and strength. She became a role model for many facing cancer and a voice for those fighting for better treatment and care. She is remembered not only for her acting talent, but also for her resilience, candor, and advocacy. She will be remembered as a beloved actress, a cancer warrior, and an inspiration to many.
So I was packing up and I started crying because I felt like I was giving up on a dream. And what did that mean for me? Did it mean that I was giving up on life? Did it mean that I was like throwing in the towel? I'm talking this out with you guys because I have so many thoughts and so many emotions about it, and I have found this podcast to be really cathartic. So I guess I'm using it as a therapy session. So thank you for digging in with me and listening.
What can we do? Hey, why don't we get out the deck chairs?
All righty.
You get the shiny one.
Okay. This one's wet. Gotta dry it off.
Come on, baby.
Richard Simmons was an icon. He was fun, he had a good heart, his spirit was just amazing. Whether it was Deal a Meal or Sweating to the Oldies, in the 80s he was our weight loss guru. He was an American fitness personality known for his flamboyant personality, energetic exercise routines, and advocating for weight loss and healthy living.
After 31 years of teaching fitness, I have come to a conclusion that Americans are not overweight. They're just under-exercised. Americans are sweating over a lot of things right now, but not their workouts. Look, you can sit around all day long and go on and off those flavor of the month diets, but you will never succeed in your goals to feeling better until you find an exercise program you can fall in love with.
He was born Milton Teagle Simmons on July 12, 1948 in New Orleans, Louisiana. He struggled with weight loss issues as a child and young adult, thus began his career in the fitness industry by opening his own gym called Simmons in Beverly Hills, California in 1974. The gym catered specifically to overweight individuals, offering a supportive and encouraging environment. He then gained widespread popularity in the 1980s and 90s through his Sweatin' to the Oldies aerobics videos, which featured upbeat music from Simmons' signature enthusiastic style. He hosted his own television show called The Richard Simmons Show, which focused on health, fitness, and lifestyle topics. and he became a frequent guest on talk shows and game shows known for his humor, energy, and motivational speeches. And he continued to promote fitness and healthy living through various projects, including cookbooks, motivational speaking, and appearances at charity events.
Can see Jack and I, and you can go with it. Let's spread out. Okay, Jack's here. You better get up from that couch right now. He's going to whip you a tushy. Okay, you ready? Here we go.
All right, the most vulnerable parts of the body when you start to exercise is probably the neck. The neck. You have to, and so many people get up in the morning, they have a stiff neck and all. Now, let's warm up the neck. Now, just easy first, like this. Put your head down. Now, put your head back. If your neck is bothering you, don't force it now, just a little bit.
In 2014, Simmons abruptly retreated from public life, sparking speculation and concern among his fans. Despite various rumors and theories, the reason behind his disappearance remains unclear. He is remembered for his unique personality, passion for fitness, and ability to motivate and inspire others to improve their health and well-being. His Sweat Into the Oldies videos remain popular, and his legacy continues to inspire people to embrace exercise and healthy living. Sadly, we lost Richard Simmons on July 13, 2024, at the age of 76. At the time of this video, his cause of death is under investigation, but no foul play is suspected. And as we wrap up, I just want to leave you with these words from Richard. Have a good day, everyone. Thanks, friends.
We've all been hurt by people. Some who tell us they love us. You must forgive them to move on, because a grudge is not good for your soul. Before you go to bed at night, count your blessings, because you have many. And pray for those who have not been blessed on this earth. I want you to always remember how important you are to me. And always remember how many people truly love you.
Moments frozen in the past, memories that always last. Find your peace in simple sound, let your heart be gently bound.